Mohur and the Fess. The lineage of the Qazi of Sargaon begins not with conquest, but with the pen. In the late 17th century, under the sprawling authority of the Mughal Empire, Farid-ud-Din was granted the mantle of Qadi, judge, for the pargana encompassing Sargaon in Ajmer-Merwara. His duty was to interpret and enforce Sharia, bridging the grand imperial decrees with the dust and dialect of rural Rajasthan. His authority was not fleeting, it was sealed. The most tangible inheritance of the Qazi clan became the Mohur, a heavy brass seal bearing his name and title. More than a signature, this Mohur became the de facto crest of the lineage, symbolizing judicial integrity that was gradually transforming into hereditary land tenure, securing their future as local zamindars. Sargaon itself was anchored by geography. A natural reservoir, a massive earthen tank fed by seasonal monsoon runoff, dictated the lifeblood and economy of the settlement. To control the reservoir was to manage crops, cattle, and community. This strategic piece of land, entrusted to the Qazi for its administration, cemented their transformation from appointed officials to landed gentry. The Qazi's judicial influence soon mingled with the sophisticated regional politics of the nearby Kishangarh state. While Sargaon remained under imperial administration, the culture, architecture, and even the subtle language of power borrowed heavily from the vibrant, often artistic court life of Kishangarh's rulers. The Mohur was recognized not just by Delhi, but by the local Rajput darbar. By the mid-18th century, the geopolitical ground was shifting. As the Mughal grip loosened, local powers, especially Marathas and various Rajput factions, vied for control over lucrative trade routes and, crucially, the salt lake south of Ajmer. Qasim Ali, the Qazi zamindar of that era, found himself navigating a dangerous matrix of alliances and betrayals. The salt struggle elevated the zamindar's pragmatic role over the Qadi's abstract one. Qasim Ali leveraged his family's historical legitimacy and local knowledge to secure Sargaon's holdings, defending the reservoir and its lands through strategic negotiation rather than judicial ruling. The era of pure jurisprudence was over. The era of land maintenance had begun. Generations passed, and the weight of the past became monumental. Post-independence, the legal abolition of the zamindari system profoundly altered the clan's economic basis. The stone houses of Sargaon remained, enduring symbols of centuries of land stewardship, but the wealth that anchored the family began to dissipate as new opportunities called elsewhere. The great modern diaspora began. Descendants migrated from the arid plains, settling in burgeoning metropolises, Mumbai, Delhi, and beyond, seeking roles in finance, law, and engineering. The ancient Qadi function of bringing order now translated into the complexities of the modern world. In the modern world, the legacy demanded interpretation. Mira, a logistics expert, saw the historical Mohur, the circular seal of authority, reimagined. It found its modern analog not as a circle, but as the heraldic fess, a simple horizontal band symbolizing continuity, connection, and the smooth movement of goods, ideas, and people across territories. This movement became their modern activism. The clan's ancestral commitment to Adal, justice, was reborn through logistics, ensuring fair access and distribution, and through social activism dedicated to marginalized communities. The spirit of the Qadi, who brought order to Sargaon's dusty tracts, now seeks equity in the global flow, a lineage defined by movement and integrity.